Hey Libra, welcome back, and anyone that's new, welcome here. All is welcome. My lovely Libras. As you know, before I got on, I meditated on you beautiful Libras. All right, my loves. So there is a strong energy that I received from you in the meditation. And when I actually was about to get on and actually start meditating on you, it started to rain. So that could signify a lot. It could be that where you are, it may have rained recently or it is raining. That could be the case. It could also signify maybe you shed some tears recently, okay? Maybe something happened in your life, or you're just going through some form of assassin process. Evolving, growing, and shedding the old skin sometimes is just not easy, right? So there's something going on with that, is what I received, okay? And then I got, live your week to the fullest and go after those goals and those dreams and those visions that you have. Okay, so just live it to the fullest. That's some form of motivation for somebody out there, Libra. Live your week to the fullest. Go after those goals, go after those dreams, go after those visions, okay? So I definitely received that in the meditation, and I also received something here. And it was very much a feeling of, gratitude. So, Libra, you might be in a very great state of gratitude. I feel like there's a lot of shedding the old and allowing and receiving the new. I get the allow and trust, okay? So that's what I got in the meditation. If it resonates, fantastic. If not, just dismiss it and let's get into this reading, all right? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is a general reading. Also, energies can be reversed. I could be talking to a cross watcher. Also, my readings are timeless, so if it's for you, it will find you. Universal God and Spirit Guides, please let me be a clear channel for the collective of Libra. Thank you. All right, let's do this. All right. Okay. What do we have for Libra, please? Universal God and Spirit Guides, what do we have for Libra? What do you have for Libra, please? What do you have for Libra? Surrender. I can release my need to control. Surrender. All right, another one for you, Libra. Another one, please, for Libra. One more. There it is. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. There's the release. There's a lot of release going on. As you can see this, both these cards say release. Surrender. I can release my need to control. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. So there's a lot of releasing and a lot of surrendering, okay? So that's possibly why some of you I'm feeling is maybe you did shed some tears or whatnot, or it's just there's a lot of releasing, a lot of assassin, a lot of growth, a lot of expansion going on here, okay? So I feel like you're in this process of really releasing, and that could have been why, some of you could have shed some tears, or you could feel that internally where it's like, whoa, So I'm really feeling this energy from you that you could be surrendering or releasing the need to know all the answers and releasing any type of control. Like, the only thing we have control over is our reactions and our responses. So there's something going on with that here, okay? Lots of releasing for my lovely Libras. All right, let's see what else we have. We're going to pull one more card from my Moonology Oracle card deck. What else do we have for Libra, please? What else do we have for Libra? Oh. What else do we have for Libra? A win-win outcome is forecast. Interesting enough, it says it's full moon in Libra. So there's a win-win outcome in your forecast is what it's saying. So this could be in a situation of some sort. It could be in some form of connection. It can be just in general in life, right? A win-win outcome is forecast. So there's a message out there for you, Libra. And I feel like it's going to bring in some form of balance. And with Libras, you know, really are all about balance. So if you feel like you're off balance, or there's like no compromise in something, or you know, playing fair is really big with Libra. So having fairness on each side, you're about equality, harmony. So I feel like this is going to be a good energy for you with the win-win outcome is forecast. So there's something where it's like, yes, there is no need to try and control or to know all the answers maybe at once. It's all going to come to you in divine timing. And so that release and that surrendering and knowing and trusting. So I got that in the meditation, trust and allow. And there you go. I feel like there's a win-win outcome is forecast for you. Okay, so that's beautiful. Let's get into this. We're going to go to overall energy first. See what comes out. See what comes out for my lovely Libras. Okay. All right, let's see. What do we have for Libra, please, for the overall energy? What do we have for Libra? We got 2. Interesting. So I got the 3 of Wands and the 10 of Cups, okay? So this is actually beautiful. This is like 3 of Wands is like the receiving, right? The 2 of Wands is more of like, I'm asking the universe. And so therefore with the 3 of Wands, it's almost like being patient, receiving, waiting for your ships to come in. Something beautiful is coming in. I feel like with the 10 of Cups, as you may know, is like, this is emotional fulfillment. So what I'm getting here is that there is a lot of emotional fulfillment coming in, or for the overall energy. It could be within a connection, because that does truly mean a soulmate connection for some of you. That is actual love. That's everything, the 10 of Cups, right? So there could be somebody that, you know, you have to be patient with, is what I'm receiving for the overall energy. But more than anything, I'm definitely feeling this energy from you with this 10 of Cups. It could be emotional fulfillment within self, something that truly speaks to you, something also, you know, maybe that you're doing with the 3 of Wands. You're waiting for the ships to come in. You put your intention out there, and I feel like there's something beautiful coming in. It's very beautiful. Okay, so for the overall energy, it's definitely beautiful here. Lovely, lovely. It feels really, really good. Let's go to the past energy. What's the past energy, please? What's the past energy for Libra? Ace of Swords. So this is definitely getting a lot of clarity on something. This is like, I have an aha moment in the past. So you're getting a lot of clarity, and maybe there was like an aha moment for you, okay, in the past. So that's actually really good energy. That's like a new beginning. I'm also receiving that for a lot of you, that because you are in a lot of releasing, I feel like a very big release from a Libra, okay? Because I see with, especially with the 2 cards having release on it, when you're surrendering to the need to know all the answers and surrendering the need to control anything, it's almost like you're really stepping into your authenticity as well. You're getting these aha moments, you're stepping into your authentic self. That is beautiful, Libra, okay? You could have received some form of communication as well in the past. Okay. I don't know why I randomly received this, and it's a very random message, but some of you could have used some form of whiteout recently. Maybe you were writing something down. Maybe you were at work and you're like, man, I need to do something and I messed up. So something about whiteout. It's very weird. Whiteout. Let's go to the current energy. What's the current energy for Libra? Yeah. 9 of Swords. This could be where I'm getting, it's like shedding the old, shedding a lot of stuff and doing a lot of releasing. So some of you could very well be having a hard time. Maybe there's anxiety, or you're having some form of dreams or nightmares, or you're waking up in the middle of the night for some of you. That's what I'm receiving. It's like a lot of like release. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Some of you definitely did shed some tears, okay? For some of you. But for others, I'm definitely receiving this like doubt. Like, oh my gosh, I have this doubt. I need to, you know, sometimes it's like we want to know the answers right away, but we don't have them, right? So we have to just let it unfold. So I feel like you're in that process. You're going through a lot right now. Just a lot of releasing for you. That's what I'm getting. Let's go to the outside energy. What's the outside energy, please? What's the outside energy for Libra? Knight of Cups. Well, I do feel like there is someone that, you know, wants to come towards you if they haven't yet, where there is love. There's somebody that could actually want to present to you some form of romantic gesture. Some of you, there's somebody that may want to bring you flowers or brought you flowers or something like that, right? So I do feel like there is somebody here. It could be a water sign, but doesn't have to be. But there is somebody that may have some form of water in their chart, or somebody that's kind of like a romantic, somebody that wants to really show you, right? Be in a romantic gesture is what I'm receiving here. So I'm getting that, and I'm also getting a message here, Libra, that your creativity, right? You have this creative energy about you. So it could be that some of you, for your occupation or whatever you're doing currently, you could be in the arts department of some sort, or like something that is your own creative expression, okay? And I feel like for some of you, maybe the surrendering and the doubts are kind of blocking that as well. So there's something around that, okay? Let's go to the challenge. What's the challenge, please? What's the challenge for Libra? Yeah. 5 of Cups. This is what's challenging. So there's sadness, grief, worry. That's what's challenging, is the doubt, the unknown. I'm getting fear of the unknown, okay? So some of you could have dealt with the fear of the unknown. That's really, really, really coming through here, is that some of you struggle with that. It's like, okay, well, I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm kind of just like afraid, or I don't want to say the word afraid, but that's what's coming through, so I'm gonna say it. Like I said, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But there's this energy here that's challenging with the 5 of Cups, is like you're maybe possibly looking at the negative instead of the positive, or what could actually happen instead of, what has happened and the things that have repeated in your life, or something on the lines of that. So there's like a really challenging energy of releasing some form of old pent up emotions that may have not served you, okay? And that's what's been challenging. Let's go to what you're not aware of. What is Libra not aware of? Universal God and Spirit Guides, what is Libra not aware of? Keep working is what I heard. 8 of Pentacles, what you're not aware of. So there could be something that you still need to work on, okay? And randomly I just received that someone may be working on something for you, which is very, very specific. So I don't know if you asked someone to work on something for you. You're like, hey, can you do me a favor? Or maybe there's something that you truly, truly do not know, is that somebody is trying to work on something for you. I heard it's going to benefit both of you. So that's very specific. That's going to resonate for maybe one or two of you. Maybe that's why there's a win-win outcome is forecast. Now for others, I'm definitely receiving this 8 of Pentacles where it's like, okay, what you're not aware of is that there's something that you can master. Or there's something that needs to be worked on, and I feel like it's the release and the surrendering and the doubt that you have, and I feel like that's what's been very challenging. Okay, maybe you've grown up most of your life with doubts or not having this confidence in something, maybe with what you put your time and energy into, or the fact that maybe you've dealt with something where you feel like you I wouldn't say need to control, or it's the fact that sometimes like really wanting to hold on to something so tightly because you don't want it to go away or you don't want to lose it. That's kind of a form of control as well. That's why we have to release and surrender, right? So there's that. There could be a struggle with that as well. Okay. Let's go to the possible outcome. What's the possible outcome for my lovely Libras? The World card. So there could be a new cycle that's happening here. That's what I'm receiving here. So we'll see what that's about. And as I'm placing my hand on this card as well, I'm also receiving that there is, for some of you, a cycle that could be ending. And it could be the fact that you are actually surrendering and releasing any form of doubt. I feel like when you do so, there's definitely a very, very great energy that is going to come in. For some of you, it could be that you're working on gratitude or there's gratitude, right? So we'll see, okay, when I clarify. I'm going to pull advice after I clarify as well, okay? I'm definitely getting for a lot of you that this Leo went into Venus, right? And that is the sign you represent. And so some of you could be feeling a little bit off. I'm getting a lot of energy for Libras. It could be like maybe you feel a little off. Maybe you feel even more inspired, but I definitely get a different energy for you, Libra, specifically for some reason. Let's go to the overall energy. Why the 3 of Wands with the 10 of Cups? Why the 3 of Wands with the 10 of Cups, please? There's that 8 of Swords. Queen of Wands, the 3 of Swords. And here goes, look, rain. Some of you are really trying to release here. So either it's like, but I do see, look, on this card, there's a rainbow. So there's there's a process you're going through here, okay? There's definitely a big process for the overall energy. I feel like there is a turning point for you as well. There's definitely a turning point after this, release. It's a big release for you, Libra, okay? So the 8 of Swords, Queen of Wands, 3 of Swords, it's like this is a lot of mental energy, right? So it's like the doubts that come in, the fears that come in, the worries that come in. That's what I'm receiving for the overall energy, but I feel like you're really trying to take action towards a greater perspective in a sense here. Really release the things that do not serve you here. Maybe there was like a separation or a heartbreak here. And I'm receiving like maybe a third party energy. Honestly, I feel like for some reason the third party energy is like, maybe the need to control or having doubts and needing to know all the answers. So maybe you push for all the answers, okay? But I feel like there's a turning point here. There is a major turning point for you, Libra, for the overall energy. You're taking action on something here to create the joy that you want to have in your life. I feel like you're being patient with yourself. You're getting more connected to your mind, body, and soul as well. Okay, let's go to the past. Why the Ace of Swords, please? Why the Ace of Swords? 7 of Swords, 4 of Cups, Queen of Cups. So what I'm getting here is with the Queen of Cups, this is someone who has their like heart open, their heart on their sleeve, very nurturing, very caring. So this is what Four of Cups is like. You're here with the Four of Cups, right? It's like, you know, very disappointed. Somebody that, this is self-sabotage. Okay, so there's a little bit of a deceptive energy. What I'm seeing here is that, I'm seeing this and I feel this is that you've been a little bit deceptive towards yourself here in the past, and I feel like you've had this aha moment suddenly maybe occur here in the past, and you're like, okay, I'm doing a little bit of sabotaging something, okay, where it's like, you know, maybe you're like, okay, well, my heart has been open, and maybe it really was like shut off, okay? There's something around gratitude. There's like this aha moment of like, I need to focus on gratitude with the Four of Cups being the self-sabotaging energy. This is someone who's like not seeing the gratitude in something. So I feel like you're realizing you're not seeing the gratitude in something. The more you focus on gratitude, the more your heart opens up and your creative energy starts flowing as well, okay? You will start to attract to you what is for you. And I feel like you're realizing something on the lines of that. Let's go to the Nine of Cups, or I'm sorry, the Nine of Swords. That popped out fast. One more card, please. Well, that feels good. Six of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Nine of Cups, which is beautiful. Because in the current energy, we're in the Nine of Cups, but the overall energy is the Ten of Cups, which is the next step, and that's everything. So what's going on here is you're working on your self-confidence, your emotional independence, feeling good about something. Some of you are in a very giving state with the Six of Pentacles. Maybe in your community of some sort, maybe you're like, hey, I want to help nonprofit, or I want to go help the needy. I want to go to maybe a homeless shelter for some of you. Currently, you're like, hey, I want to go, yes. It's almost like you want to go help those that are in need, or there's some form of community here, okay? I feel like you want to bring in a good give and take as well with whatever you put your time and energy into. You feel very confident about something. It's like you're listening to your intuition. You could be following your heart. I feel like after this aha moment, something may have like transgressed or something progressed within yourself here. Because I feel like a lot of you had this aha moment of like, oh man, I may have been like deceiving myself in a sense here. So there's something going on with that. Let's go to the outside energy. Why the Knight of Cups? Outside energy, why the Knight of Cups, please? Three of Wands, Death, Eight of Wands. There's a person that could be trying to be patient with you for some of you with that Three of Wands, or you're trying to be patient with something here, okay? There's something around your creative aspect, okay? Your creative expression where you're waiting for the ships to come in. There's something really major like coming in quickly. There's a big transformation happening. So I feel like once you've been patient and you waited here with the Three of Wands, there's something fast coming in. So something around, there could be somebody at a distance for some of you. That could be the case with the Eight of Wands as well. But there's something transforming that's coming in pretty quickly. So there could be a person that wants to come towards you pretty quickly. This may very much be like sporadic is what I'm getting, like completely like a big shift here, okay? Or the fact that your creative expression is definitely flourishing. So I'm getting like two storylines here, okay? Let's go to the Five of Cups for the challenge. Why the Five of Cups? King of Wands, the Fool, Wheel of Fortune. There's something around like taking your power back, okay, with the challenge, okay, your perspective, gaining a new, there's something with the Wheel of Fortune, like a turning point that's been very challenging for you. Maybe you were on the karmic wheel or something on the lines of that, okay? There's something you could be really trying to invest in as well, okay? Maybe you were investing in the wrong things instead of the right things, but you know, there is no right or wrong, it's just our perspective. So it's how you view it, right? So I feel like what's going on here is what's challenging is shifting that perspective, finding some form of different perspective, taking that leap of faith, taking a risk of some sort. Maybe really surrendering to these feelings that you have or you've had for some time here. Okay, that's what's been challenging. Let's go to the Eight of Pentacles for what you're not aware of. Eight of Cups, Ten of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like this is what's happening here. What you may not be aware of is that working on releasing something that you've held on to, things that don't like serve you any longer. So these are like feelings, emotions, things that really have held you down. And I feel like there's something about working on that, ending that, and working on your self-confidence with the Queen of Pentacles. Nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself is really important. Some of you could be way too down into work or trying to master something and you're not nurturing yourself or taking care of yourself of some sort. But I feel like what's going on here is that there's something that you may want to nurture, right? There's something to nurture. And it could be something on the lines of your journey, your spiritual path, what you're here to do. Definitely make sure you're really putting your time and energy into yourself. And also at the same time, maybe walking away from those people, places, and things that don't serve you. It feels like a lot of feelings, to be honest. Things that you've held on to on an emotional level. Let's go to the World for the possible outcome. Why the World card? Temperance, Knight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. There is a beautiful energy here. Your self-confidence is amazing. There's a new cycle that's happening. You're self-confident, you're independent, you know, completely in this place of like abundance. And I'm not saying just externally, but internally, right? So I feel like you've gone through a process, and once you start to release this, there's a new cycle. It's coming in very quickly as well. I'm also getting a lot of balance and alignment within yourself here. So I feel like that's what you've been actually for the overall energy. I see like getting connected to the mind, body, and soul, getting out of that mind, getting out of those doubts, getting out of those fears, getting out of anything that has not served you any longer, and you're really in this beautiful place. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. Let's go to advice. What advice do you have for Libra? And I'm suddenly getting hot, so this could be confirmation for some of you. All right, what do we have for Libra, please? Advice. What advice do you have for Libra, please? Universal guidance, spirit guides. The Star, King of Pentacles. Ooh, baby, take action. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be victory and success in something. There's something that, you know, going towards your wish fulfillment as well, taking action, being disciplined on something, something that has to do with your day-to-day task, okay? This could also be on the lines of actually the advice could be going towards this wish fulfillment that you have, that you've been trying to create on the 3D aspect, but also taking action, being disciplined towards your healing as well, doing that as well. Okay, I'm definitely receiving that with the Star card. Really, there's a lot of taking action, being disciplined, healing something with the King of Pentacles and the Star. So that's what I'm getting. That's beautiful. Okay. Healing and taking action towards your wish fulfillment here. Okay. I'm going to pull my full message card and see what comes out. Okay. What do we have for Libra, please? What do we have for Libra? What do we have for Libra? Hold lightly. I take the things and people that come into my life lightly, not holding on too tight so that when it comes time for them to go, they may go smoothly. This does not mean I love any less or not value, but that I am open to the changes of life. I hope this resonated with you guys. I will see you guys next time. I love you so, so much. One love and namaste. Mwah.